Welcome to RMS Sales Training and Inspiration. We are in a new year and we're excited about the new year, and I'm excited about the things that we are teaching. As I'm filming this show right now, we are getting ready to go to a summit in Orlando, Florida, and it's going to be a fantastic summit. Now, this is a little bit different because we had to kind of change it up a little bit. At the beginning, we weren't going to have a summit at all. And the reason being is because of COVID. You know, they said you cannot put that many people in one room. We just can't do it. It's going to go against all the guidelines. So what we did, we had an option. We said we can just cancel it, not have it this year. But what we decided to do, instead of having one big summit, we broke it up into a couple different summits, and we are taking the RPS Norton group. We're going to have about 55 to 60 representatives, and I think 40 from our group, 40, 45, something like that. And then we're taking the Chuck DeBaker, Daniel Bankston group. They're going to join us, and I'm looking forward to hearing some of them speak. We have a great summit. By the time you watch the show, you'll already have seen it. If you have not seen it, hopefully we're going to video. I know we're going to video some of it, so you'll see a few different speeches. The focus on this one, a lot of times when we have a summit like that, we're going to end up doing introducing new products, or we have vendors coming in. And sometimes that can get a little bit monotonous, get a little bit boring. Quite honestly, some of the speakers are kind of boring. Just, you know, not putting them down, but that's just the bottom line. This one, we are focusing on what we love to do, especially on this show, that's sales training and inspiration. That's what we're going to do. So day one, we're going to focus on sales training. Second day, we're going to focus on inspiration. We're going to have some testimonies being given. I know some of the speakers, we're going to have Sean Benson. I think he's on the second day. We're also going to have Jake McCauley's going to give a testimony. He's had great success. Mark Torbett, the #1 representative, #2 in revenue producing. Let me say about Sean Benson, #1 revenue producer in the history of the company. Great stuff he's going to be teaching. We're going to have Chuck DeBaker giving a talk, Daniel Bankston, a lot of successful people. Myself, I'm going to be talking on Thursday and talking on Friday. Thursday, we're going to focus on sales training. And I'm excited about the topic because I'm going to be talking about face-to-face sales. So that's what this show is going to be about. So if you missed the summit, this will be kind of an outline of what we talked about there. And I'm going to take a break right now because I want to spend as much time as we possibly can. I don't want to rush through it, hoping to get all of this in one show. So let's take a quick break and then we'll get right to it. Face-to-face sales. I'll be right back. Hey, it's Rich Norton here with Retriever Merchant Solutions. Thank you for tuning in to all of our shows on RMS Sales Training and Inspiration. I want you to know that we do have great news. This is an update to let you know that we are expanding. We're not content where we're at. We are expanding all around the country. And for me, what I like to do, I like to help people achieve their dreams. And in my heart, I know that the Retriever Merchant Solutions dream is an incredible one. It does not take a lot of experience in sales. The main thing that I'm looking for are people that have desire and determination and are willing to do what it takes to become successful. So if you're that type of person, I know you've been watching the shows, you've been seeing what we're doing, and you're seeing people achieve incredible success. This is an opportunity that you may qualify for. All you have to do is just give me a call at 904-434-4635. You can call me directly. You're going to see the email, so if you like to email or text, either way, as you can probably imagine, we are getting calls like crazy. People all around the country are excited about jumping on board the Retriever Success Training. So if that's you, you want to learn more about it and how you can qualify, give me a call. Once again, 904-434-4635. Have a great day. All right, welcome back everybody. Rich Norton here, going to be doing some sales training with you, and we are covering the topics right now of what sales training and face-to-face sales. Because bottom line is, if you want to have great success in the industry, you have to master the art of meeting people face-to-face, one-on-one. And we talk about this in our one-on-one training programs about the different methods. You can go out and you can have leads. You can have go meet to meetings, B&I meetings. You can go, there's a lot of different ways. You can work referral programs. We've talked about that a lot. I'm not going to get into that a lot because you can watch the shows. You know all about that. The bottom line is, I want you to picture this and I want you to visualize this. You can go anywhere across America and you can go out and visit merchants and you can write merchants every single day of the week. Anywhere across America. How many of you, as I'm asking this question, and I'll ask the question in the summit, want to be at that level? And I know everybody is raising their hands because it's an obvious question. But the question is, can you do that? And then the next question is, how can you do that? That's what I'm here to teach you. Because people should spend thousands and thousands of dollars trying to learn this information. You've seen the shows, you've heard about cold calling, you've heard about one-on-one training with Rich Norton. I'm providing as much as I possibly can for you. A lot of it is repetition, which is fantastic because repetition is the mother of all skills. So let's get right to it. The first step is to have a success plan and get yourself a notebook. Get yourself a daily planner. And I want you to do this. I want you to plan exactly where you're going to be working every single day. So if I call you up on the phone and I say to you on Sunday, hey, such and such, where are you working tomorrow? If you don't have a plan, you're not going to have great success. Where are you working on Wednesday? Where are you working on Thursday? Where are you working on Friday? You need to know exactly where you're going to be working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You know exactly where you're going. This way you sleep better at night. You should be completely planned out the night before. Your gas tank should be full. Your books should be ready. All the information that you need, if you're using an iPad, a laptop, it's all ready, it's all charged up. We're not flying by the seat of our pants. We're doing this, we're prepared, just like a football team is prepared when they go out into the field. You have to think with that same mindset. Little things, like I said, your tank should be full the night before. Don't do that in the morning. Get yourself prepared. Have a lunch ready. You know, don't be going out to executive lunches throughout the day. Pack a lunch box. Have your water, throughout the day. Make sure you're eating healthy. So plan exactly where you're working, and then go to work. Very simple. The system works as long as you work. Because I can be the best cold caller in the world. I can have the best presentation in the world, but if I'm not out in the field making it happen, I'm not going to have great success. So you need to be out the door by 7 a.m. Now you're saying, whoa, I'm one of those late guys. I don't work that way. Winners rise early. Everybody repeat after me. Winners rise early. I wake up at 4 in the morning pretty much every day, even on weekends. It's like if I stay up later, it's just in my system. I just wake up. I might have to take a nap on a weekend, but that's just the way it is. Now I'm in bed by 8 o'clock, but I wake up at 4, sometimes earlier. Winners rise early. You're out the door by 7. You got that? Some of you got to change your mindset. Think about that. Make sure you're in bed early. Make sure you're rested up. You're out the door by 7. You're not working part-time. I'm going to say this out loud. Part-time people don't make it in this business. Is that crystal clear? Part-time people make part-time money. Make a commitment. This is your job. This is your livelihood. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Monday, full-time. Tuesday. The problem is we have so much flexibility. And I know this happens a lot. It's like, honey, you take the kids to school, which is, that's fine. We want to be good family people, but sometimes that gets taken advantage of a little bit. You don't really have a real job, so can you do this for me? And sometimes you just have to let your family know, this is my job. I have to leave the house at 7. I'm not going to be home till 5:30. Bottom line. That's what I do. In order for me to have success, I need to do that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm speaking to some people right now. I know I am. Because I know some of you, I got a good day on Monday. It was great. Now it's Tuesday. Yeah, I'm going to make it happen on Tuesday. I wrote 3 on Monday. I'll get them on Wednesday. Oh, I had a bad day Wednesday. Oh, I don't want to have a day like that again. Maybe Thursday, I'll just get them next week. And that becomes, sadly, their routine. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Here's your mentality. I want each and every one of you to take 25 business cards and I want you to put them in your pocket. You should be doing that, if not more, every day. Your mission is you are going to be giving 25 business cards away. That's what you're going to be doing. That's what the expectations are. Now, here's the cool part about this. What you're doing is you're building momentum. And while you're building momentum, you're building a pipeline. And you know what's cool when you got momentum? When you got the mojo, you're riding the mojo wave, it's fantastic. Things fall into place. When you don't have the mojo, things don't seem to fall in place at all. Things seem to happen wrong when you don't have momentum. But when you get momentum, good things happen. All of a sudden, out of the blue, when you least expect it, a merchant calls you saying, hey, I got your number from so-and-so. I need to get set up for credit card processing. Can you help me? That's part of momentum. Things fall into place. People say, well, that's luck. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. You will find, here's the cool part about this, you will find by having this mentality, it's very rare as time goes on that you actually have to go out and talk to 25 businesses. Because what you are doing, this is exciting, you are building up your pipeline. Just by doing that, guess what? Tomorrow, you got 3 businesses all lined up for you to go visit, some really good ones. Also, Thursday, you got some things lined up. And by the way, you got some referrals you're going back to. So you've got everything planned out and things are falling into place. There are some days, because I go out and talk to 25 businesses and sometimes more, that I may talk to a whole bunch and finally get one at the end of the day. There are other days, which has happened numerous times, where I go out and talk to 3 businesses and write 4 because somebody came in. That's happened several times. So good things happen when you're building momentum and you're building your pipeline, but you have to be mentally prepared to do that. Very, very important. Here's also, you have to have the right mindset. If you want to be a professional cold caller, you have to dare to be different. Because the typical merchant service representative goes out in the field and they are afraid of cold calling. If you say that word, it makes them shiver, which is fine. Okay, it should make all of us shiver. But the only way you're going to get good at cold calling is to go out and do it. I could watch Larry Bird shoot 3-pointers all day long. He's going to make it look easy. But when I first begin, I'm going to stink at it. I'm not going to be good. But the cool part is I'm going to improve, and eventually I'm going to get good at it. The only way I'm going to get good at it is by doing it. That's what we have to understand. So the cold calling mindset is we have to be completely different from everybody else. The typical sales rep goes in and they think they're bothering people. The worst mistake that they can do is go in and say, hey, my name's Rich, I know you're busy. Wrong answer. You've already apologized for being there. Second thing, they'll do this. Hey, my name's Rich, I'm sorry to bother you. I know you're busy right now. Wrong answer. Get all that. Don't apologize. Hey, I know I only want to take a minute of your time. That's all sales, weak sales talk. So don't be a weak, mealy-mouthed, milquetoast salesperson, all right? Be a strong person that's out there on a mission. So the mindset that you want to have is you are doing the people a favor. Has everybody got that? You're doing them a favor. As I'm driving out to the area, what lucky merchant gets blessed by my presence today? Now, that's not arrogant, that's confident. That's the way you want to be. Now, I don't walk in and say that, but that's the mentality that you have to have when you are cold calling. Who are the fortunate merchants that get to be visited by me today? Completely opposite of sorry to bother you. Don't want to take up your time. Completely opposite. Number 2 in that part. Do not sell, help. So when you're going out, the magic word that you have, and this has to be embedded into your brain, is help. Who am I going to help today? Not who am I going to sell. We all need to make sales. And I remember how it was when I first started in the business. You don't want to have that stamped on your forehead. You might as well walk in and say, hey, my name's Rich. I need to make a sale today. I'm desperate. Nice to meet you. You can't go in with that mentality. You have to go in with the mentality that I'm here to help. Who can I help? Just like I said, who are the fortunate merchants in the area that are going to get my help today? So that's number 2. Number 3, have fun. When you're out there in the field and you're visiting merchants, the impression that you want to leave with the merchant is that you love what you're doing. If you're not doing that, then you're not doing it right. You have to go out there and you have to have a blast. The merchants need to know that you're having fun. And like we talk about all the time, having fun and making money. When you're making money, guess what? You are having a blast. You're having fun. When you're having fun, you're right merchants and you're making money. Think about this for a second. For the weeks that you've had, and they've been difficult weeks, and you look back at them, the question is, did you have fun? No, I didn't. Think about the great weeks that you had. You went out and wrote 3 one day. You're just riding high. You're just making it happen. You're having a blast. Did you have fun? Yes. The merchants need to have the impression that you love what you're doing. Having fun and making money. And then number 4, be unique when you're out there. So you can be, let's face this, the business that we're in is a very competitive business. Why is it competitive? Because it is an amazing business. People know you can have success. You can make a lot of money in this business. It's very important. You can make great things happen in the business. But when it comes to competition, you can say, wow, Rich, this is a really competitive business. I think it's too competitive. Your philosophy could be that, or you can say, you could be one of them, or you can be the one. Choose to be the one. Be completely different from everybody else. For example, you walk into a business and they say, we get guys all the time. Now you can, typical sales representative is going to say, well, I'm different from everybody else. And they're going to say, that's what the last guy said, and he ripped me off. So you have to be unique, and you have to agree with them. So if they say, all these people are the same, we get calls like, all the time from you guys. Agree with them. Man, I'm so glad you brought that up. Man, that is so true, man. Tell me about it. Man, these people have come out of the woodwork. They're crazy. I mean, they're calling from California. They want to look at your statement. You don't even know who they are. So I'm shaking my head up and down. And then I say what merchants love about us. You notice I didn't say we're different from everybody else. What merchants love about us is they're dealing with a direct processor. They deal with me face to face. They love the fact that they have great customer service. So my job's easy, being able to help merchants out here. Big smile as I'm saying that. So be unique. Now we're going to talk about 2 things real fast. Drop by intro. For those of you that are saying, I'm not a cold caller, I'm scared to death of cold calling, it makes me shiver, I want to get good at it, teach me the way, Rich Norton. Well, I'm teaching you at no cost. I'm going to make it real simple for you right now. You can watch all the shows that we have on this. The first one, to get a little comfortable, to kind of get your feet wet, is what I call the drop-by intro. You have a goal to set an appointment that day. If you can't get it that day, you're going to get it the next day you're going to be in the area. Do you remember? You know where you're going to be working because you set your schedule for the week. Or you're going to follow up with a phone call. Those are your three options with your drop-by intro. So when you give that drop-by intro, very simple. You're just dropping by and you're daring to be different. So here's what you're going to do. You walk into the business, you don't have to carry anything in. The only thing that they're meeting is you. And you're doing a little give and you're doing a little takeaway. You walk into the business, hey, my name's Rich. I've got an appointment right down the road. I've been helping a whole bunch of businesses in the area. I got a guy that's waiting for me. I just want to stop by real quick. I only have a minute. Give, take away. I only have a minute, right? I am the regional supervisor with RMS. I'm working in their payment processing department. They just came out, especially with this past year. Everybody's been kind of going through a tough time, as you know. They just came out with a few new programs. We're allowing merchants to save 20 to 90% on their processing. So as you can imagine, keeping us crazy busy, super busy. Now I can't explain it right now. This guy's waiting for me. He will be mad if I don't show up. I told him, I promised him I was going to be there. But here's my card. What's your name? Are you the owner here? Okay, great to meet you. I'll tell you what, I'm in the area all day. I promised a few other people I was going to pop back. Are you going to be around a little bit later? I'm looking for a positive response from that person. They asked me what it's all about. Glad you brought that up. That's what every merchant asks me. A couple new programs. Each person's unique. We have to talk to them, find out what's best for them. It takes a couple minutes to explain it. When I come back, I'll explain exactly the different programs. Does that sound fair enough? So your job is to get an appointment later. If you can't get it later, I'll be back in the area tomorrow because you've got your schedule already planned. What works better for you, morning or afternoon? Well, come back in the afternoon. All right, great. Your name is, and you're writing that in your book for later. If you can't get them then, grab a card, follow up with a little quick phone call. Hey, this is Joe. Hey, Joe, I met you the other day. Same approach that you're using right over the phone. I'm going to be back in the area tomorrow. What works better for you, morning or afternoon? Watch the shows on the one-on-one training. That gets into that in more detail. So we're going to take a short break. I'm going to cover the last part real quick, and we will be right back.
Hi, we're Rich and Lee Norton with the Hands and Feet Foundation. Hands and Feet is a wonderful ministry where we serve on the west side of Jacksonville, Florida.
And this is a ministry that's near and dear to our heart. There's so many wonderful things that happen out there. Come to 7478 103rd Street, Jacksonville, Florida, or you can go to handsandfeetfoundation.org, or if you want to go to Facebook, Hands and Feet Westside. Come and see what we do. Check us out if you'd like to give, or if you'd like to donate your time, whatever it may be. I mean, we're just loving this ministry. Love for you to be part of it as well.
All right, glad to be right back with you. Great stuff. And again, we have a lot of shows on this information, especially with the cold calling part. But I wanted to get into the right mindset about face-to-face. The other one is, once you are comfortable with doing that drop-by intro, you can do the regular intro, which will lead you into the presentation. Ultimately, that's what I do daily. That's why I have success daily. My ultimate goal is to write the merchant right on the spot. I want to be in and out in 45 minutes writing the merchant up. Same approach, but you're leading into the presentation. My name's Rich, out here helping a bunch of businesses in the area. I'm the regional director the local regional director. I work for the payment processing division, and because of what's been going on, especially this past year, they put together a couple new programs saving merchants 20 to 90% on their processing. Now, some of the merchants that we've been helping out, I just helped a guy out earlier. He had a little machine through his bank. He was paying like triple what he should have. Another guy helped out. He was using Square. We've been helping all different types of businesses. By the way, who are you guys using for your processing? Oh, we've got merchant services. Okay, what kind of machine? Oh, yeah, I'm familiar with that. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Many of the merchants that we've been helping out have that same exact program. Now, what I'm doing here is we're developing a rapport with the merchant. So get to know them a little bit more, watch the shows about that, and then you will find that we are closing merchants right from the beginning, okay? So understand, we don't lose it in the end, we lose it in the beginning. So face-to-face sales, that's what it's all about. If you want to have great success in the industry, you have to be able to control your own destiny. How do you control your own destiny? Not by counting on a lead generator. You control your own destiny by learning how to do face-to-face cold calling. I'm rooting for you. I know you're going to have great success. I do this. I'm no one special. This is exactly what I've been doing for years. It's helped me to get to the level that I'm at. I'm sharing it with you. Learn it, get it down, become good at it. Even if you become average at it, you're going to be way better than many representatives in the industry. So keep that in mind. Today's an awesome day. It's a gift from God. What you do with this day is your gift back to God. Make it a good one. See you next time. RMS Sales Training and Inspiration.